Hey everyone, it's Casey with Once Upon a Witch here, and I am doing a review of the Hermetic Tarot. And this says, based upon the esoteric workings of the Secret Order of the Golden Dawn. It's by Godfrey Dawson. And this is the box that it comes in, and it has the Emperor on the back. And it says, the Son of Morning. So they usually have another saying on the bottom. And it has some Hebrew writing. And then it comes with this first card, just doing like an introduction to the deck. It says, considered to be one of the most important esoteric tarot card decks created in the 20th century, the Hermetic Tarot is now back in print in response to considerable demand. Godfrey Dawson's subtle designs emphasize the Golden Dawn's astrological attributes, while also integrating angelic, numerical, and Kabbalistic elements. The black and white artwork features intricate detailing that highlights the powerful symbolism that in both the minor and major arcana. And this is the back of all the cards. And to be honest, I don't think I would use this deck alone. The reason being is that it is black and white. And for me, color is very important for symbology. So I plan on using this in conjunction with the Tarot of the Spirit, which is a very colorful deck, and I have done a review on this deck before. And this one also talks about the Kabbalah and has a lot of Hebrew inside of the cards. So I'll probably be figuring out like how I'm going to combine them or use them together in conjunction. But I do like the artwork. I think that the line drawings and things like that are just stunning. This is the Princess of Swords, Princess of the Rushing Winds. So it just incorporates the elements. It has the little element symbols. It talks about, I like the guidebook because it gives you a little bit more information than the typical like Rider-Waite deck booklet that I have. And this is the booklet. So it's not a bad size booklet, but it still just gives you kind of a basic meaning to go from. So, and this one does stick to like the wand swords. Let me see, wand swords, cups, and I want to make sure it's pentacles. Let's see, swords, yeah, it also has pentacles. So I really do like the artwork, but yeah, the only problem I have is just that it's not color. And I knew that going into it. I've seen reviews of this deck before, so I wanted to check it out for myself, but yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of like hidden symbols you can look through. There's a lot of detail going into it, and this is one of my favorite ones, Temperance. And I think that just looks so cool. Let me see if I can find the other one I really like. I believe it is, let's see. Oh, here we go. It's the Moon. And the Moon card is one of my favorite tarot cards of all, but this one is just really cool. It has the two towers like the Moon typically has. It has these figures like Anubis, I'm assuming, down near the bottom, instead of the dogs. And it has, is that a dung beetle? Scarab? I'm not sure. But yeah, this is a really cool card, so. And I do love the back design. And another thing I do really like about this deck is it actually has the same consistency and feel. It's a little bit less sturdy than this, like the Tarot of the Spirit, but it's still the same matte. It doesn't have a big gloss to it, and it's pretty well-made deck. So I really think that's very important for me with tarot decks, is just so long as I'm not going to be seeing edging coming off, kind of like with the Wildwood Tarot, how the edges come off really easily. I'm not a fan of that at all. So But this deck is good for that. It's very well made. So here's Justice. The Four of Swords. And I'm glad, I was kind of worried that this deck would be one of those that just does the multiples of the cards, multiples of the swords, instead of giving you new imagery. And this one does have completely different imagery for all of them. And this one is also really cool, the Hermit. So what I'll be doing is I'm just going to be figuring out like how I want to work them together, how I'll be doing the reading, and then once I figure it out, I'll post that on my Etsy page as well. So you can see the style, and I might do a video about a reading just to give you a demonstration of it. But I do think it's a really cool deck. I know Danny's Dragonfly was asking me about my thoughts on it, and so that's what I think. I think it is a great deck. It has a lot of good symbology. The only thing I dislike is that it's black and white. And some people might really like that, I'm not sure. Just based off their preference, I guess. But it definitely has a lot of symbols that you can look through. It does have a good feeling about the deck. And I did buy it from that, from the Shadow Domain, and I didn't really like the store, like I mentioned. I think they had a lot of good supplies, but I just thought it had kind of a negative energy. So I actually did cleanse this deck beforehand just so that I could... this was actually underneath the apple tree in Idaho, so I got some incense out and I just kind of meditated with the deck and cleansed it with the apple tree and with the incense so that it wouldn't have any of that negativity behind. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that review of the Hermetic Tarot. I do recommend checking it out. And there have been, I think it was on the Lady Gravedancer's Facebook page, she was talking about like a tarot card swap kind of thing. And I think that's a really cool idea. So if you guys are interested in doing something like that, let me know and I'll do a video about like a tarot card exchange. And maybe we can start that up and figure out how we'll do it throughout the YouTube community, because I think that's a really awesome idea. But I will post this, and then I have a few other videos I made today. So there will be a lot coming out throughout the week once I get time to post it all. But yeah, just stay tuned for that, and I will see you guys at the next video, and as always, blessed be.